Hey, FTM Transtastic viewers, it's Saturday, I'm Zach, and this week we are talking about our childhoods. Specifically, we're talking about, like, if we felt we missed out on anything in our childhoods because, we didn't identify as male then, or we didn't realize we were trans then, or whatever the fuck. Um, Personally, I don't think I missed out on anything. I was a tomboy to begin with as a kid, and I had parents that were really, really accepting of that. So it really wasn't a big issue that, after the age of like 3, when I could, voice an opinion on the matter, I hadn't worn a dress. Um, Prior to like when I was a flower girl or some shit like that, when I was 3, um, other than that, aside from doing drag, I hadn't worn a dress in the rest of my life. Like, my parents didn't care as long as like I was happy, because also it wasn't worth fighting with me about it. Because I mean, I don't remember this, but apparently like they tried after that to get me to wear a dress or whatever, but I said no, and I refused. So they just let it go, and that was that. When I was a kid, I wore Sonic the Hedgehog sweatshirts and Power Ranger t-shirts and sweatpants and jeans or whatever to school, and that's all I wore. And my parents were totally okay with that. I didn't miss out on like playing any sports that I wanted to play. I played Little League with the boys for a long time until, I was the only girl left in the league, and they made me switch over to softball. But I mean, I wasn't good at baseball, so it probably was for the best that I switched over anyways. Yeah, I mean, I really can't think off the top of my head of anything that I really missed out on, by being raised and socialized female. Because like, yeah, I mean, I still act like a little boy most of the time, but when I was a kid, I mean, aside from the fact that, I had a, female name or whatever and was assigned female at birth, I acted like a little boy child. I mean, and it wasn't a big deal, and I acted like that well out of like the acceptable time frame that it is to be a tomboy. Like, once you hit like puberty or whatever, it's kind of weird and you're not supposed to do it anymore. But I did anyways, and no one really gave me shit for it, and it wasn't an issue at all. I mean, I was very fortunate in that it wasn't an issue, for either my peers or my parents. My childhood was pretty great. I liked my childhood a lot. I wouldn't really change anything about it. Uh, so yeah, that's that. On an unrelated note, okay, so I'm moving to Iowa on Wednesday, to do AmeriCorps for 10 months. Um, I will probably not have reliable internet access like every Saturday, um, at least not after like the first month or so. So what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna pre-record the other 2 video topics we already have up, um, and then upload those on Saturdays or whatever once I get there. Um, and then once we run out of those in like 2 weeks or whatever, um, I'll reevaluate, if I'll have the time or the internet access, to be able to reliably make videos on Saturdays. So if not, I'll tack on a little thing at the end of the video 2 weeks from now and figure it out from there. But until then, thank you everyone who's watched all my videos and who has commented and has had really nice things to say and is engaged in discussion, on the whole list of topics that we've covered over the past like almost a year now that I've been on this channel. I really appreciate it, and hopefully, I mean, this won't be the last you'll see of me, but it might be a while before I can talk directly to you. So yeah, I really hope everyone is doing well, and you'll see my face next week, so don't worry about it. Bye.